Hello everyone, it's me JB from Unique Tutorials. Today in this video I will show you how to make Windows Desktop Homescreen look like Mac Desktop Homescreen. So without further more delay, let's begin. So firstly, just open any web browser and in the Google search just search for one application name as My Doc Finder, and on the first list you will see its developer website. So just click on it. Now on the right side here you can see here releases, right? Just click on this My Doc Finder. Now below you can see here just under the assets. So if you don't see anything, just click on this assets and you will see one zip file, that is my doc finder.zip. Just download this. So let me download it firstly. So wait for a few seconds until the complete downloading is done. So finally our file has been downloaded. So let me go to the folder where it is being downloaded and let me close the web browser. Now you can see it's a zip file, right? Just double click it to extract this file. Just click on extract to extract this file. So now you will see one folder name as My Doc Finder. Just open it. So here you will see a tons of files, right? So before clicking on this application, that is doc or .doc64, so you have a two application file here. So one is a doc and one is a doc64. So if you're using a 64-bit operating system, then you can use either the first one and the second one also, but if you're using a 32-bit operating system, then you need to use the first one. So before clicking on either of this application, you can see here one folder name as lang, that is language. Just open it. So here you will see two language options, one is Chinese and one is English. So I'll highly recommend to delete the Chinese, because if you open this application by keeping this language, then by default it will be in the Chinese language. So if you don't speak Chinese or if you don't know the Chinese languages, then I would highly recommend to delete this, and if you know, then you can keep it by default, but the primary language will be Chinese if you keep it inside this folder. So in my case, I don't speak Chinese or I don't know Chinese language, so I'll be deleting this Chinese language file and I will just keep it English. So if you don't speak Chinese, then just delete it and keep it only English. Now let's move back, and now you can click either of this application. So here I'll be using this doc64. Just double click it. Wait for a few seconds. So finally you can see your finder, you can see above, and even you can see here a doc, right? So but our Windows Taskbar is still showing us, right? So don't worry. Now just put your mouse cursor on this blank area, as you can see here on the blank area, and just right click, and now you can see here so taskbar or hide taskbar, right? Just you can click on it. Now it's showing the taskbar, right? Now once again just place the cursor on the blank area and right click, and now you can see an option hide taskbar. Now the Windows taskbar is being hidden, and now you can see your complete Windows Desktop Homescreen has been converted to look like Mac Desktop Homescreen. So you can see here, you can just click on every options. Also here also you can click on every options. You can see here every options is working, even every default options are working. So here you can see by default one launchpad, so you can add any exe file also here. So how to edit? So just let me go to the My Explorer. So say I want to add one exe file, say I will just drag it. You can use any exe files like the Firefox, Chrome browsers or Edge browsers, or any folder, anything, any files you can, but it need to be a exe file. So it's already mentioned here, please drag the exe file or the ink files here. So I'll be just dragging this doc.exe file just to show you. So it has been added, and just click on OK. Now if you click on this launchpad, now you can see just like a tablet mode, it will show you, and from there directly you can run your respective exe files. So this is very useful. So finally we have converted everything, that is the Windows Desktop Homescreen, to make it look like the Mac Desktop Homescreen. So just once again put your cursor on this blank area and just right click, and let us move to the preference to see what are the settings available under this application. So you can see here, open my dock, what are the files like global settings. Here you can get a light theme, dark theme, auto, system. You can set it with the system themes also, whether you want a light or the dark themes also. So here are some options that you can make it like, you can select this auto started boot, but if you select this option also, still it will not auto start. You may think that this application will auto start, right? So I will be showing you in the later part of this video how to fix this auto started boot. And now you can see below here, automatically hide the taskbar at the startup. So whenever you don't need the Windows taskbar to show it before this application gets loaded, then you can just select this options too if you want to hide the Windows original taskbar. So these are the basic things you need to do. So let us give a quick overview what are more options available under this application. So you can see under the general, you can increase or decrease the icon size, zooming effects, like you can see the zooming effects, you can just increase or decrease distance between the icons. You can just add more space here. You can see a dock screen positioning, where you want in the bottom or in the left or in the right or in the top. So here are some options under the general, and you can see here advanced. So under the advanced also there are tons of options like add a mask effects to all icons, and you can just scroll down below, and you can see here the next option is the minimize option. So whenever you open a program, right, so open a program, then where you want to make this application minimize, whether in the dock or in the Windows taskbar. So if I minimize it, you can see here it is minimized to this application dock. So these are the controls you can get under this minimize window and window preview. How you want to preview, if you just place on the here options, if you want to preview just like this, the thumbnails like the Windows taskbars, and below you can see some generals, times. You can change the time layouts. You can see here the time formats. You can change the time formats, how you can add date, calendars. You can say we want to add some calendars, so you can see add, can change the time to AM or PM. You can change it. You can change the audio layout, how you want to make it the volume bar. As you can see, by default it's being selected, so you can do a tons of customizations. Even the display, networks, you can see if you want to hide the Wi-Fi, then you can just disable this. Even the monitor, CPU performance, battery. So you can see here the battery. So right now I'm using a desktop, so there is no battery options here. So if you're using it in a laptop, then definitely you will see a battery icon here. And wallpapers also, you can set different wallpapers by, you can load your wallpaper that is present in your hard disk, or you can download wallpaper themes also. So these are all the options that you will find inside this application settings. So now I have mentioned you earlier that here how you can fix to make it run all the time when you start your Windows computer. So for this, what you need to do is you need to press the Win plus R to open the run program. So you can see here. So after that, you can see here you need to type this command shell.startup, right? Just click on OK after that. So it will open the startup folder. So after that, just locate to the folder where you have downloaded this application, my dock finder. And now say I have already started running using this dock 64 application. So what you need to do, just right click on it and just copy this file and just paste it on the startup folder. Now whenever you restart your computer, then this application will auto start and it will give you the Mac Desktop Homescreen whenever you turn on your computer or started rebooting or log in your Windows computer. So This is the easiest way to make Windows Desktop Homescreen look like Mac Desktop Homescreen very easily. So if you never known about these cool tricks, then definitely you should try it out. And if you find this video tutorial useful, please click on the thumbs like button. And if you're new to our channel, click on the subscribe button. And lastly, thanks for watching.